Friendship comes in all shapes and sizes, and sometimes it shows up in the most unexpected ways. What matters most isn't how similar we are, but how much joy we bring each other. And that's exactly what happened on a peaceful farm in California, where an unlikely duo, a golden retriever named Berkeley and a Peking duck named Rudy, became the very best of friends. Their bond is heartwarming, funny, and entirely one of a kind. At first glance, you might not expect a dog and a duck to become inseparable, but these two broke all the rules of what friendship is supposed to look like. Their story began on an ordinary day when Berkeley, always curious and a bit food-obsessed, caught the scent of something delicious. The ducks were being fed, and the smell of the bird food was just too tempting to resist. Without a second thought, the golden retriever made his way over, hoping to sneak a bite. But Rudy, protective and a little feisty, wasn't having it. He immediately started chasing the dog away from the food, flapping and pecking with all the attitude a duck can muster. But instead of sparking a rivalry, this odd encounter was the beginning of something surprisingly special. Day by day, Berkeley returned, not just for food, but for Rudy. The duck stopped chasing him, the dog stopped stealing food. Somehow they just clicked. Before long, Berkeley was a regular visitor in the duck enclosure, and Rudy no longer minded. In fact, he seemed to look forward to seeing his canine friend. And just like that, an unexpected friendship was born. They began spending their days together, wandering the farm side by side, sharing everything from food to naps. They developed a relationship that was quirky, playful, and deeply affectionate. Rudy might give Berkeley a sharp peck now and then, or hop right onto his back like a tiny feathery boss. Berkeley, with his easygoing nature, never minded. He'd wag his tail, roll on the grass, and gently paw at Rudy like they were both puppies at heart. Berkeley would still sneak into the duck area when no one was watching, sometimes to steal a bit of food or sip from their water dish just for fun. Rudy, instead of getting mad, would scold him with a few pecks and then snuggle close, as if to say, "I forgive you, but I'm still in charge." And when misunderstandings did happen, they didn't last long. A few minutes of playful chasing or a shared nap in the sun was enough to smooth everything over. They even began sleeping together, literally curled up against each other, like siblings who never wanted to be apart. During rainy or chilly days, the owners began letting Rudy into the house, and the duck always knew exactly where to go, straight to Berkeley. He'd waddle through the living room, hop up beside his furry friend, and snuggle into that warm golden fur, falling asleep almost instantly. It became a routine. No matter what was going on outside, Rudy could always count on his best friend to be there for a cuddle. And Berkeley never seemed to mind. He welcomed Rudy every time, his calm presence making the duck feel safe and loved. Their bond didn't just bring joy to each other, it lit up the entire farm, even though other animals kept their distance. Rudy and Berkeley never cared. They had each other, and that was enough. For 4 years now, they've been the perfect pair, playing, sleeping, and just being weird and wonderful together. Watching them, you can't help but smile. Their friendship is a reminder that love doesn't have to make sense to be real. It just has to be felt.